to the hills, shame, teach way. Real life Jamaica, we're living so true. From the dust of the road to the morning dew. Sun on our faces, the sky so blue. Real life Jamaica, it's me and you. No fake love, no running away. We hold our faith strong in real life Jamaica. Mama wakes early before the day, prays to God and she finds a way. Kettle boiling bread on the pan. Simple life but a powerful plan. Barefoot youth with a big, big dream. Faith in his heart though life's not clean. Still.
All right, viewers, welcome to Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV. I am your host, Shane Reed. We are sponsored by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover, and we are also sponsored by Pythagoras Construction. For those of you who are maths pros, Chevalier, I don't know if you're a maths geek when you were in school.
Sorry?
You're a maths geek when you were in school?
No, I'm not.
All right, so one of our sponsors is Pythagoras Construction. So guys,
Okay.
Pythagoras theorem. I don't remember anything from that concept because I wasn't a maths pro. Our special guest with us this afternoon. It's nearly night for her because she is actually from Suriname. We are actually vicariously on the South American continent. So Chevelle Plet, thank you for being with us on Real Life.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and hello from Suriname to us, and hello from Jamaica.
Pawaka.
Awaka, Wagwan.
Yes.
Say that again. Awaka,
Fawaka.
Fawaka.
Yes. Fawaka.
All right. So Wagwan Chevelle, and then she's going to say Fawaka Shane. All right. Is that maroon or indigenous, or which is it?
In Suriname, we call it Setanantongo. In Dutch, we say Surinams. Or in English, we say that is our, let's say, native language. Like how you have your Creole, your Patois. This is our Setanantongo.
Sedadantu.
Setanang
Sedanang
Tongo.
Tono.
Tongo.
Tongo.
Yes. That is the correct pronunciation.
Oh, whoa. We still get to some of those things, guys. So Chevelle, thank you for being with us. I'm sure it's already obvious that we are going to have fun as you take us vicariously through your answers to various questions, and through videos and pictures. You will take us vicariously through Suriname. The only thing we have in difference is basically the language, but we share the same history of slavery, indentureship, colonialism, neo-colonialism, and all of those stuff. But let's get into it. What's the meaning of your name?
Interesting question. I found that the meaning of my name is God is reconciling. Reconciling.
God is
Yes. Reconciling.
reconciling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
It
interesting.
is.
So who is it that your parents wanted to reconcile with when they gave them?
But I have to ask my mother. I never asked
Yes.
that question.
Yeah, that's an interesting name, though. And it could be interesting. I mean, how do we reconcile our history, and how we ended up in you are in Jamaica, you are in Suriname, I am in Jamaica, and when we look at how our ancestors ended up in these parts of the world, whether it is by force or by trickery. For example, the
Mhm.
Indians and the Chinese, they would have been tricked. You know, they were promised. I'm not laughing
Yeah.
at them, but they were promised heaven on earth, and when they came, they found their fellow Surinamese, our fellow Jamaicans are, living in basically horrible conditions, and found out that's the conditions that they will have to live into. So how do you reconcile that? So I guess that's an interesting name. But you should ask her though. You should ask her.
I will.
All right, cool. So your favorite sports, your favorite food, drink, music, and I don't know if you have any music to share with us, but we will see. So food.
um, my favorite food is moxalesi, that is similar to your rice and peas,
Oh,
and several we have several variations of the moxalesi in Suriname. And my ultimate favorite is the jarpesi moxalesi.
Jad Pacey Moxalesi.
Jarpesi. So literally
Yard Pesky.
translated
Yes.
is yard piece.
Oh, yard piece. Okay.
Yes. So
Hmm.
that's my favorite dish. My favorite drink, water,
Come
the best
on,
drink in the
Chevely.
world.
Come on, Chevely. Come on.
It's the best drink in the world. Yeah.
Water.
And my yes.
Okay.
And
Backtrack a little bit. That rice and peas, what do you normally eat it with? For us, it's chicken or pork or beef or whatever. What do you eat it with?
yeah, we vary in Suriname as well. We eat it with pork, we eat it with chicken. We also fry some fish and put it aside. So yeah.
Mhm.
And basically it's a whole dish with several things aside. We have fried plantain. Sometimes we put in some vegetables, some pepper. Yeah. So that's it. It's a mix of several things that we also
Mhm.
decorate with, other small things to give it
Other
more
small thing.
flavor and color.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite sports?
Basketball, to watch it. I can be a great supporter, but not a player.
Okay, basketball. All right, cool. Movie?
I would say The Count of Monte Cristo. I saw this movie a few years ago and I loved the movie because I read the book before when I was in school, or let's say high school. And
Hmm.
my favorite series is a Netflix series that's The Blacklist.
Okay, 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 cool. Music?
Music genre, that's reggae.
You like reggae?
I love reggae.
You love reggae? Um, Tell us your favorite reggae song or reggae artist. And sing a
So,
verse or two, or line or two from it. Um, yeah, man. Probably
over
we
the
discover.
years,
Probably we just discover that you are actually a singer, and Bell can sign you as your manager.
over the years, I've had several favorite artists to start with Itana and
Thought,
also,
yeah.
yeah, and also Elaine. I also like Coffee,
Mm,
Terrace Riley,
mm-hmm.
and Christopher Martin, Romain Fiergo. Yeah, and the Marleys. Mm-hmm.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Any line from any of their favorite songs or your favorite songs from them? Any line?
So let's think. I think one of the favorite songs of Itana would be Free.
Mm-hmm.
and also I don't know the title anymore, but
Yeah,
yeah, I have several of them. And from coffee, it would be gratitude. Is it gratitude? Gratitude is
mm-hmm.
a must.
Gratitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gratitude, Amos. All right, cool. Interesting. I thought. So, what's type of music that you guys have in Suriname? What's the name of it?
Kaseko. We have several Kaseko. It's
Classic.
like yeah, it's up tempo music with
Mm-hmm.
traditional drums,
Mm-hmm.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
And because we have a very diverse community with several ethnic groups,
Mm-hmm.
all
Mm-hmm.
of them have their own music, traditional music, and you know how they celebrate their culture, their tradition. So we also have Baitagana for the Indians. We have,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Jarang Kepang, or that's part of their culture. That's for the
Mm-hmm.
Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, for the Creole, the African descendants, we have the Kaseko.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have artists that make um, reggae music, dancehall music, rap. Yeah.
All right, cool. Interesting. Uh Flower and color. What's your favorite flower? What's your favorite color?
My favorite flower is called the hibiscus. I don't know if you're familiar with that,
Hibiscus,
but
yes,
or
we're familiar with the hibiscus, yes.
yes, that's my favorite flower, and my favorite color is navy blue.
Navy blue. Okay, cool. What's your favorite pastime? What do you do when you want to relax and relax? What do you do to meditate
Sure.
and have a
Then I take a road trip. I enjoy a road trip. I enjoy music. Even when I have to, relax, lay down, then I can listen to music and also be in nature. If I
Mhm.
can make a trip to the interior of Suriname, yeah, that's my thing.
All right, and I'm gonna allow you to ask you another question and allow you to prepare to show us and tell us some things about Suriname that as a Jamaican or as Jamaicans we might not know. So I don't know if you're ready to do that, but I could. So go ahead and ask what motivates Shiveli while you prepare to answer the question that I asked first. Um,
What
what
motivates
is it that
Shefali?
motivates? Hmm.
People. And then I
Yeah,
would say,
people. I mean, we can be so difficult to
yes.
deal with. So I mean,
But then I would
honest now,
say
Shiveli. Yes.
the transformation process, because I work with a lot of people, young people, and then I love to see the development of them being shy like I was,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then also developing into a confident person, a confident leader, or just to see their potential and also
Hmm.
make
Hmm.
use of it.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's what motivates me. People seeing them happy, making them happy, that makes me happy.
So you're
That's,
humanitarian.
I would say that, yeah.
Ah, cool, cool. What else apart from people, difficult as we might be, what else apart from people motivates you?
Um, what else apart from people? Then I would say nature.
Yeah, and you're
The
from Suriname, so there's no shortage of that, please.
Yes, we have enough of it,
Mhm, mhm,
and I also get my inspiration from nature. And sometimes when I need inspiration, or when I'm in water or near water, then I come up with some creative ideas of projects or initiatives
Hmm.
that I want to execute.
Hmm. 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 All
So
right, so
that's it.
that's it. All right, cool. All right, tell us something about Suriname. Show us some videos, some photos. A lot of us as Jamaicans have no idea where Suriname is. So tell us something about Suriname. Where do we find Suriname in comparison to um, Jamaica? Location.
Suriname, Suriname, the right pronunciation is Suriname.
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 You sound like a Chinese.
Really? I sound like a Chinese. Wow.
Let's try it again.
Mhm.
Suriname.
Suriname.
Ma. Instead of
Suriname.
instead of ending the word with M, you
Hmm.
end it with a,
Ah,
or
okay.
like yeah,
Suriname.
Suriname. I cannot say Suriname. It's Suriname.
Suriname.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So where is Suriname?
Suriname is located in South America,
Hmm.
and we are between French Guyana and Guyana, and also in north from Brazil. So this is, I'm not sure if you can see my screen.
I saw it earlier before we were live. So.
Yes, I'm trying to share
Mhm.
the flag, the Surinamese flag, so that you can see that it consists of four colors. That is, these are green, white, red, and yellow. As you also can see on my shoulder, I have the
Mhm.
Surinamese flag here, so represent my
Mhm.
country. And as stated earlier, Suriname is a very culturally diverse country in the world, and basically the only Dutch speaking country in the Caribbean. We have Dutch as, let's say, our formal language, but being a country with several ethnic groups, they also have their own language that they speak, their native language.
So what
So,
are
Nanan,
the various ethnic groups? So you have Africans, which are the
yes,
majority,
we also have the Indians, we have the
Indians,
Japanese,
Japanese,
the Chinese,
Chinese.
the indigenous people,
Hmm.
and also European influences. They also are in, let's say, a very large group
So that's like six ethnic groups, really,
or more.
or more. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Hmm.
Yes, because and with the mix of the different ethnic groups, then you also have, other.
The colours,
Yes.
the mulattoes are the Creoles.
Also, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Suriname is also known as one of the most greenest countries in the world, I can say. We have like approximately 93% of forest.
Wow.
And can I share?
Yeah, man. You should to yours. It's shared earlier.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is a picture of our forest. You also have some mountains in the interior of Suriname. And most of the people, they live in the, how do you say,
On the
Kesplakta?
coasts.
On the coast, yes, thank you.
Hmm. Hmm.
And Suriname also have, or let's say, we have several ethnic groups interior of Suriname, and they also live, on the on with their very traditional way, and they also invite, especially tourists, to make use of their their land where they live. So they also introduce us, the tourists, to their culture. And most of the people that visit the interior, they do that to relax, to unwind. The interior of Suriname, let me show that as well. The interior of Suriname, you can visit with the boat.
With
So,
what's that?
with a boat.
Oh, with a boat. Okay.
Yes. So from Paramaribo, our capital,
Mm-hmm.
or wherever you are in the coast, we no. Oh, yeah. This is one of the videos that I recorded when I made a trip last year to the interior of Suriname. So no cars drive there,
Wow.
and the 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 But let me say that you can have several, or the duration of the boat trip can vary.
So what's a typical duration for a boat trip?
It can be 1 hour, can be 2 hour, 3 hours, or four, longer, depending on which let's see, which tribe you want to visit.
Tribe. So there are more than one tribes among the indigenous.
Yes,
Ah.
and also amongst the African descendants, the black
Hmm.
people, we have more than one.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that. I didn't know that.
yes, and they also have their own language that not all of us understand, but that's their way of living. This
So
is
how
a
many language continue? How many languages do you have in Suriname?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Let me try, because we have Dutch, that's our formal language of communicating, and we have
Hmm.
this Valantongo that basically everyone understands as well. And when people come to Suriname, that's also the first language that we teach them.
Hmm.
As I started this conversation with Fawaka, that's also one of the first things that we teach them.
Hmm.
Besides that, we have, yeah, the Indian people, they speak Sarnami. The indigenous people, they have several tribes. I will call the names in Dutch just for me to understand what I'm saying. We have the Arawakan, Karaiban, the Waros. So they also have their own native
So
language.
what I understand, you have the Arawaks, you have the Caribs. That's am I correct?
Yes,
I don't get the other.
yes.
I didn't get the third one.
Waro.
Urao. Okay. 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 Okay.
And for the black people, we have the Okaners and the Saramakaners.
So Okana and
Saramakaners, yeah.
Saramakana. Okay. Okay.
And they also have their own language that they understand, in which they communicate. And yeah, the Japanese also have their own language, the Chinese, and yeah, the other, let's say, sub ethnic groups that we also have in Suriname. So there are a few. And
So
also within the Saramakans community, the Saramakaners, they have several sub tribes.
there are several sub tribes.
That's the best way I can say it right now. But yes, yes, it depends on the I think the place. How do you say Dorop? It depends on the, let's say, the place where they live, and yeah. So we have a
Oh,
lot. We
so
have
in
a lot.
essence, you have more than six dialects or languages in Suriname.
We do. We do. Yeah, I'm sorry that I cannot state that with numbers, but we do that. We do have that.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna pause a little minute and read one or two the two comments. I see Consensi Tune. I think I don't know if you know that person.
Consensi, yes, that's one of mine. That's the local president of JCI Syma of this year. That's his
Big
business name.
big up Mr. President from one JCs to another JCs. Big up, welcome. And Vivian Gooden Henry says, man, you bite your tongue most. I am not going to bite my tongue, but she's going to teach me later on as we progress. She's going to teach me or teach us few of the terminologies or terms or language that they will use for simple greetings or if you're ordering food, etc., etc. All right, so any more videos or pictures to show us about Suriname?
Yes.
Please go ahead because we are vicarious tourists today. So
Am I able to share the picture? Mm, yes. So this is the place where you take the boat to visit the interior, and this place is called Achoni. And last year
actually,
yes, Achoni, not
uh,
actually, Achoni.
Achoni.
Yes.
Okay.
So last year I visited the Kumalu. I visited Kumalu. That's also one
Kumalu.
of the,
Kumalu.
yes.
Okay.
And during our trip to Kumalu, we also went to the Pineapple Mountain. In Dutch, we call it Ananasberg. So that's the picture I want to share with you now. And yeah, this is also on the Ananasberg.
Ananas bear.
Yes, Pineapple Mountain.
That looks like it was a volcano, something or the other.
Can be.
Mhm.
And this is our national flower.
Pineapple.
No,
Oh,
sorry. No, the fire lobby.
fire
Lit-
lobby.
yes, literally translated. What do you think it is? If you separate
Uh,
fire and lobby,
it's fire. It's a love bush that ignites love in the relationship, and you can use it to, and you can use it to reignite
just the translation of the name, fire lobby. What do
fire
you?
lobby, or you
Yeah.
can use it to start fire, or what?
You're warm, but fire is indeed hot.
Or it's burn,
Fire.
or it's a bush that
And lobby, no, lobby is love, hot love.
oh, first love. Then first love. It's like hot. You just meet the person, fall in love with them.
And then you can give them a fire lobby. That can be romantic as well. But that's the
Oh,
name of the of
mhm.
our national flower, fire lobby.
Fire lobby. Okay, cool, cool. So
Yes.
is it that Suriname you're all about love? No war, no violence, just love.
Suriname is a very, very, very peaceful place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I am jealous of you guys for that. I, yes. I don't know about the mountains I'm jealous of the forest too.
Mm.
Uh,
Then
yeah,
you
I'm
should
jealous.
visit sometimes to experience the peacefulness.
Yeah, yeah. Your Chell and foreign, yeah, they were there last year.
We? Who?
Your Chell, did I visit you guys last year?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes. Your child and
Yeah.
Foreign Williams. Yes, I
Foreign, yeah,
met
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Indeed.
they were there last year. So I saw all the videos and Rennie, let me read some of the comments. One of your friends said something in the chat. Um,
Hmm.
Bell said love, love. Shaquille McIntosh, all right, big up Shaquille. Thanks for joining, says PM. Sir. Yes, my past student. Big up, thank you for watching, Shaquille. All
Yes.
right, cool. And Bell said him a bite. Him,
Then I have enough people who are Renel.
yeah, Renel said they don't have enough people to war. Yeah, your population, you have you're sparsely populated. I was teaching population distribution to my grade 8 students the other day,
Yeah.
and Guyana and Suriname are the countries that I use as an example. And I was like, hey guys, Guyana is not in the Caribbean geographically. It's in the Caribbean politically and historically. And they were like, what do you mean it's in
What?
there? because because they're like, this doesn't make sense. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it that and they said, and I'm there, and they said, we share the same history. I said, yeah, we share the same history. What are the same history? Oh, they say slavery and all. I said, yeah. So that's why, yeah. So how do you deal with that though? You guys being densely populated and all of that.
Yeah, but let's say we're used to it for now because I don't know how it can be. I don't know how it. I don't know it any other way. So
Yeah, yeah. What you know, you know. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. All right. Conversational Dutch or Creole. Could you teach us and teach the audience? And I will try my best not to bite my tongue. So conversational Dutch, conversational Creole. Just take us through it. A couple of them that say we land at the airport and we meet you and we meet your the president and we meet some of your our fellow JCs or whatever. What's the first things you're gonna teach us or try to teach us?
Do you remember the word I started the conversation with?
Oh jeez. Nah.
Fawaka.
All right, so Fawaka,
Yes, in Dutch that is hoe gaat het?
Wuhati,
Hoe gaat het?
Wu Hat Het.
Yes, and in English that is how are you?
How are you? All right, cool.
Yes. And in your patois that is wagwan, right?
Wagwan, yes.
All right. And your response to that would be mi de boom.
Me
Mi
de
de
boom.
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 Yes.
hmm
In English that would be
I am good.
yes. And in Dutch that would be het gaat goed.
Hat ha hoot.
Yeah.
Hat ha hoot. Okay, Renil, I know why you know the language, but anyhow. Hat ha hoot.
Okay. If someone would give you something or hand you something, what do you say in English?
If someone would ask me, I would say, no, I
No,
don't.
if someone would just hand you something or give you
Thank you.
something.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mhm.
So in Dutch, we would say dank je wel.
Hold on 1 minute. Your laptop. Sorry, guys, we're live and I'm plugging in the laptop so that you don't die on us. So it's plugging. All right, let's go again.
Yes.
So, um, in Dutch, it says
Dank je wel.
dank,
Dank je
dank,
wel.
mm-hmm, dank well,
Dank je wel.
dank je well.
Yes, that's it.
That's thank you.
Yes. And in Seranan Tongo,
Mm-hmm.
that would be Grang Tangi.
Gran tangi.
Yes.
All right, in Jamaica we say thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And um, if someone would ask you what your name is,
All
then
right, patois for us is where your name. What your name?
mm,
Your name? Where your name? Yes. Yeah.
yes,
English. What is your name? Yes.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
In Dutch, that would be hoe heet je?
Wu heat ya
And in Suriname, that would be Fayuning.
fayuning.
Yes.
Oh, fayuning.
Yeah. And if you like something, then in Dutch you would say, ik vind het leuk.
Het vink het leuk.
And in Suriname, you would say, milobeng.
Milobeng.
Yes. Yes. Do you know that?
Yeah, me na Jamaica. Me say me love that. That me want. Me love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's Popcorn who
Yeah.
made a song with
Oh
Ik
yeah,
vind je
yeah, yeah.
leuk.
Do you? Yeah, because there's a thing. Not to cut you. There's a thing that we were taught that at first I was taught, or we were taught that it was only Chinese and Indians who came here as indentured laborers, but apparently there are some Africans who came here as indentured laborers, and the majority of them settled in St. Thomas, and popcorn is from St. Thomas.
Mm.
And that is why Kumina and all of these and Obi and all of these things, the retention is so strong in St. Thomas because those indigenous, those indentured servants who came,
Yeah.
um, they were able to preserve their African culture better than the rest of us who basically spent, we were basically here for either 200 or 300 years, and the slave masters, whether it is the Spanish or the English, would have basically beat out or kill out or drive out or whatever. They would have suppressed our African traditions. But St. Thomas has been able to maintain that. So funny enough that you should mention popcorn. But continue talking about popcorn. Sorry to cut you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you for sharing. But the reason why I mentioned Popcorn is because he has a song with some Dutch word in it as well, or a
Yeah.
Dutch sentence which states "Ik vind je leuk."
Hmm.
So he sings about a lady that he likes. I
Yeah.
like you,
Oh.
baby.
Hmm.
Yeah, ik vind je leuk, something like that.
Luke. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Luke. Yeah. Luke. Man sounds like a Chinese man. Germans, yes, yes. Yes, and we have Germans here too. Germans came here as indentured.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Vivi. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Germans. Yeah, eventually. God. uh, Anything else you want to teach us as we wrap up communicational Creole and Dutch, and
Is
then
there is there something specific that you want to know?
the audience. Yes, we have maroons. Yes, they. I think their maroon is stronger than us. Vivian, I am not disrespecting um Moortown or a Kompong or our maroon, but I think for maroon Surinamese, their maroon is like, yeah. Am I right?
You're right.
Yes, I am right. Our maroonness have been watered down by the
Mm.
British. Um,
Ah,
but their maroon, they basically beat the Dutch and basically existed independently of the Dutch. Am I right?
you are. You know
Yes,
your
and they are in
history.
some bush. Not to disrespect your country, but they are in the mountains,
In
far
the
away.
interior,
Yeah, far
that's
away
the
from
place where we cannot reach with a
from.
car.
Yes, they are far away from what we call a civilization. So Dutch culture was not able to really erode the Maroon slash African culture in Suriname as it did here in Jamaica with our own Maroon. So yeah, guys, is there something that you'd want her to teach us? Belly saying I love Bush is very healthy. Yeah, yeah, I'm from Bush. I came from Bush. Yeah, I'm this. I am the son of a farmer, so yeah, bush. I mean, here's the house and bush, bush, bush. 2 minutes and you are in bush where I grew up, basically. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So, anything you'd want Chevrolet to teach us before we take our first break and come back? Bell, let me know if you're ready for our first break. How do you say I love you?
In Dutch, that's ik hou van je.
Ek al fire.
Ik hou van je.
Ek al fanya.
And yeah, in Suriname, that's me lobby you.
Me love you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Creole. That's Jamaican. Me love you. Me love you. Me love you.
Yeah.
In Manchester, I think we that sounds like us from Manchester and Saint Elizabeth. Me love you. Uh, Vivian have a question. Yes, go ahead and ask her the question, Vivian. As is it easy for us to live there? Yes. Is it easy for us to come to Suriname and live? That's
Yeah.
Belle asking the question, not Vivian.
Yeah.
She
Very
says yes,
easy.
Belle. It's
And also,
very easy.
you're more than welcome.
We are Jamaicans. Everybody love us.
True that.
Everybody loves us. Yeah, cool. I have a question for her. All right, Vivian, we're waiting on your question, Vivian. Anybody has have questions for her as we go into the break? But while we wait on the break, uh, I know though, Senator Shane. Yes, Renil, I know that you. Yes, IPE Renil. I know that you know those words and those acronyms for affairs of the heart. Yes, I know you know them. All right. Um, Early schooling, what was it like? Going to school. Did you have to battle? What language do they used to teach you? Dutch.
Yes.
So how
We-
did the school system cater for the different languages though?
So basically, that's the language that we communicate in school, in the workplace. That's Dutch. And yeah, some people, some children have the language barrier because they speak their native language at home. Um, so that can be a challenge sometimes, but um, basically that's it. That we guide the children to, you know, to be, I wouldn't say at one level, but we try to get them at one level to
Mm,
also pass those classes because that is the only language that we use in the school education. In the interior, I know that some of the teachers they do speak the native language of, let's say, that tribe to help the children understand. But the examen and etc. is mostly in Dutch.
in Dutch. Um, my fellow humanities, especially those in the social science, would say the language of the colonial master. Or the language of oppression. Whatever. I'm not getting into all of that. That's history. That's the reality. Vivian is asking, do you have any similarities between the Dutch and Jamaican culture? Are there any similarities?
Between the Dutch and Jamaican culture.
Or Suriname slash Dutch Jamaican culture? Any
The
similarities?
similarities would be in the dishes. As I said,
Mm,
the moxalesi that we have is similar to your rice and peas. Um, it can also be maybe some music, the music type.
the African, the drum beat, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and yeah, I think the way we dance can also be can
Hmm.
also have its similarities. Yeah, that's what I can. That's what comes up on top of my mind right now.
Hmm. Belly's asking, how long does it take to be a resident and what is the workforce like? Is it easy for me to get a job there?
I think depending on your background, then it can be easy. But yeah, adjusting in the Surinamese culture in our environment can be it can be easy because our people are very friendly. I can say that. And yes, and as you stated earlier, we love Jamaicans, so
Hmm.
that can be an advantage. But
Hmm.
yeah, the workforce, we have several industries that are thriving right now. So depending on your background, then it can be easy. I I'm not I didn't visited him personally yet, but I know that there's a, let's say, famous Jamaican guy who owns a restaurant in Suriname. The name of his restaurant is Pot Kova.
Pot cover. Hmm.
Yes, I enjoy his TikTok videos, so that's
Uh,
maybe someone you can also link with, you know, to find your entrance.
okay, all right. So big up to Pot Cover, the Jamaican restaurants in Suriname.
Yes.
All right. So what was schooling like though? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. In school, I was very quiet, shy. I did fight with some boys at school, but in primary school, especially. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed my school time, my childhood also,
Hmm.
and I grew up in a neighborhood called Latour. That was one of the best
What's
time
the
of
name of
my
the
life.
neighborhood?
Latour,
What's the Latour? Okay.
yes.
Um, um, did you want to say pot cover or pit? Because I'm seeing pit cover, Vivian. So. Pit Cover, Jamaica. Bet you he cooks best jerk chicken and rice and peas. Free hard for, I think it's pot cover,
It's
Vivina.
pot cover.
Yeah, pot cover. Um, yeah, it's not pit cover, Vivi. But I know it's a typographical. We're going for our first break, guys, on Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV. We're here with Miss Chevelle Plet from all the way from Suriname, South America. Yes, Vivi, we know see a pot cover. I should it in capital letters. All right, guys, we soon come back. First break.
You that there was a place where you could meet young people who are changing the world. A place where business leaders, officials, entrepreneurs, and humanitarians come together to talk about building a sustainable and equitable future for us all. A place where you can network with professionals from over 100 countries. Well, there is a place, actually a lot of places, where change makers are meeting to become the next generation of leaders. Welcome to JCI. We also make sure that wherever we are, we're connecting people with skills, knowledge, and resources they need to succeed in work and life. And even though we much prefer jetting around from continent to continent to meet our international colleagues in person, we're also committed to bringing the JCI experience to you wherever you are. But what makes a JCI event unique isn't just the parties, the ceremonies, the workshops and panels. It's members like you guys coming together, sharing your ideas on what it means to be a leader in the modern world. So, welcome aboard.
All right, guys, welcome back to Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV. I am your host, Shane Reed. We're sponsored by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover. And we're also sponsored by Pythagoras Construction. We have a very special guest, Chevelle Plet, and she is all the way from Suriname. But before we get back to Chevelle, I am going to go through a list of upcoming initiatives. We have a World Tree Planting Day celebration, and this is on Saturday, March 21, 2026, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., and that's at Hopewell High School. And this is in collaboration with Hopewell High School Environmental Club, and JCI Hopewell is leading this initiative. All right, cool. So big up JCI Hopewell and big up Hopewell High School. Both institutions are dear to my heart. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Belle, I don't know if you want to show Luigi. We'll be back next week, Thursday, with Luigi. He is the 2026 president for JCI Martinique. So we're going to the French Caribbean next week, Thursday, with Luigi. So please come back for that. So we are now in Suriname and we are in the Dutch. We're doing Dutch and all of those things. And next week we are going to be French. So you see, guys, we are offering you something different and something new. It's not the same menu, it's not the same old thing. We're taking around the Caribbean and into South America, and we're still gone elsewhere in the world. All right, cool. So Chevelle, so you said school, primary school was fun. What about high school? What was it like? Was it co-ed or single sex? Do you guys have single sex school over there?
One. There's one school
Just
only
one.
for
Okay.
female.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. So what about the
But
males? Nothing?
uh, there's no school only for the males because there are now also girls, ladies that do the technical studies. So
Mm-hmm.
they are allowed to attend those schools as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my high school, my college journey were interesting, also fun, and I enjoyed college my college school time the most because I had let's say a standard group of students that I could study with, and
Mm-hmm.
then So we went throughout the journey together. We
Mm.
started together and also graduated together. So that was one of the best times of my life during my school period. Um, but also challenging, especially the mathematics and economics. But yeah,
Everybody, everybody seems to have an issue with mathematics. Vivian is asking when going for a Spanish guest. Good question. Annabelle, well, don't Easter Monday. We will be talking to our good friend, I international president for JCI, Alejandra Castillo.
okay,
So yes, we will be interviewing Ali on Easter Monday, and I
nice.
yeah. So you and all of your guys from over there have to tune in. Yeah, I yes, we'll be talking to Ali, and I was saying to myself, and Ali is from Bolivia.
Yeah,
We're at we're in Suriname now. Next week is Martinique, and then Easter Monday, 2 p.m. Right, Bell? If you can share the flyer, 2 p.m. We'll be talking um to Ali because I think Ali chose that time because our JCI members are all the way around the world, all around the world. So it's an ideal time for her to reach, persons who are across the prime meridian because it might be 5 hours ahead, 6 hours ahead. So it'd be like 7 p.m. for them, etc., etc. All right. So that's Ali, and she's from Bolivia. All right, and she's a good friend of ours, and she is our international president. So, university, what did you study in university, Chevelle?
I have an I have a degree in Bachelor of Science in Education.
And when you say you have a Bachelor of Science in Education, what particular name me some of the courses that you study, if you can remember? I'm not trying to traumatize you now, because I know that as as university and college student, there are some courses that traumatize us that when we hear them, we're like, oh, shucks, I did that. So, what is it? What are some of the courses that you, uh,
Um, Pedagogic, that's the Dutch word of it, but it's more like pedagogy. I think that's the
pedagogy?
pronunciation.
Pedagogy, yes.
Pedagogy. Okay, that's it. We also had some statistics. That's one of the traumatizing modules.
Oh, because you did science, so you had to do maths and all of those stuff. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
But we also had some, uh, let's say, presentation techniques. Also, some psychological courses we
Mhm.
had in our program. Change management,
Mhm.
organizational development, or some of the courses also curriculum development. Yeah, there were a lot more, but I cannot remember everything.
Yeah, man, I understand. I understand. I understand. So, as a learning specialist now, as a, what is it now that, what are you now doing?
Yes. Currently, I'm working as a learning specialist in a call center in Suriname, and that means that I'm responsible for the development of the crew, let's say the call agents and also the project trainers. And the project trainers are responsible for the onboarding of the new hires before they can talk to the customers on the phone. So I am the one responsible for designing and facilitating some trainings for the project trainers and the call agents.
How big is that industry in Suriname? Because um, it's a fast growing industry here in Jamaica, where we are in the West. I think behind tourism, it is it's the second largest employer of
Yeah.
predominantly mostly young ladies. here in Western Jamaica, especially Montego Bay. So, how big of an industry is it in Suriname?
So that is one thing that we have in common because the let's say the target group of the call centers is basically consists mostly of young people,
Mhm.
and we have more than five, six, more than seven, even with different locations. The
Mhm.
company I work for example, has two locations, and then we also have the other concurrents who they have several locations. So it's very big, and I think that the minimal amount of employees in such a company is, yeah, I think minimum 500.
Okay, okay.
So
Mhm. Vivian is asking, how is the BPO sector in Suriname as some of the centers are moving out of Jamaica? We're facing that challenge in Jamaica. Um, and how do you deal what AI, artificial intelligence, and all of these things? So there's two questions. How is it in Suriname? And especially, are they closing down, moving out, and as a expert in the area, how are we or how are you preparing for AI? How do you deal with AI?
that's a very interesting point because yeah, some of the companies, also some of the companies that I look at are making some changes
Mm,
and replacing indeed some what we see as crucial positions. They also replace those people, those positions with automation, with the AI. So yes, AI is not far from us anymore. It's basically right here, and it's a matter of time. Yeah, that it will take over a lot of those positions. One thing is that we don't really, or what I see in my observation is that companies make decisions based on their goals, their ambitions, and the course that they want to go to. But they don't really, for me, it seems like they don't really look at the impact that it has on the people, the effect of it, because we don't really invest in those people to work alongside the AI, the artificial intelligence. Instead, we look at how we can utilize it and
being profit.
work work with less people and more of those platforms, those systems. And that's what's happening right now.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So, and you find out that, and do you find a lot of them, a couple of them closing down and moving elsewhere, from Suriname or?
um no, they're not closing down yet. Let me say that. But I do see that they are but I do see that they are instead they are just starting other call centers, like some small businesses call centers are opening up in Suriname.
Mhm. Belly saying that you could remove three of the photos from the box. I don't know what he's trying to do. All right, cool. All right, so call center, yeah. So outside of call center, do you do anything else for uh as in, and I'm not ready for JCI yet, but do you do anything else to earn a living outside of call centers?
Then that would be with You Triumph. That is the
Hmm.
business I started with my best friend. Officially in 2024, we started You Triumph because as I said, she's my best friend, and we've been working for like a few years together, and everything that we did together since college was successful. And I also worked in the education. I was a school student supervisor at a technical school in Suriname.
Mm-hmm.
She works as a Spanish teacher in a high school in Suriname. And with the experience that we have with students, they look for someone, they seek for someone to talk to, someone who listens to them and guides them throughout their challenge. We wanted to offer that on another level. So that's how we founded Youth Triumph. And yes, we facilitate some workshops, some training, and also sustainable projects. I can say that we recently had our closing event of one of the projects that we executed in collaboration with a foundation based in the Netherlands. The name of that foundation is Stichting Suriname van Morgen. So, literally translated, that is Foundation Suriname of Tomorrow. And we had an entrepreneurship program for young entrepreneurs in the agriculture industry. It was a pilot, so we started with 5 entrepreneurs, and last Friday we had our closing event where 3 of those 5 entrepreneurs who we started with had their business pitch, and alongside with that we had a business fair where other entrepreneurs out of the business club, because that was the name of the project, so other entrepreneurs also had a booth where they could present or sell their projects, products, and services. With You Triumph, we, or let's say the slogan of You Triumph, this is a reminder for you or youth to triumph. And that's basically to help them see their potential and also triumph the person that or the challenge that they're experiencing, the challenge that they're facing. So we guide them throughout this journey to triumph everything and to be better, to do better and also benefit from, let's say, the choices that they make in life. Yeah, earlier this year we had our vision board workshop, and in February we had a financial workshop, and recently closed off the business club. That's a project, and for this year we have other several projects planned. So on in a few weeks we will start with another project that is focused on elderly people and young people in foster home, that we will bring those generations together for knowledge sharing, and also that they can benefit from some practical trainings to also start their own business. And that is one of the projects that we received funding for.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, last year I still have to actively work on that, but that is something that I also do. I sometimes I'm the MC on events, moderator on panel discussions, and that is that. Yeah, and I take notes during events as well. Marketing. I'm also working on the brand, but the name of that company, that is my own company, that is Platinum. So basically, my surname Plat with num behind
Mm-hmm.
that. So Platinum, that's my brand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, Vivian is saying that means that labor cost is relatively below the production costs here. Are
Yeah.
you? Yeah, yeah, basically. Yeah, and AI will basically help them to do that, or help us to do that, because it's, let's be real, it's not only the companies that will use AI, we will use it, and it probably should make our life easier or more productive. All right, so it just dawned on me. How is it? And I've been making an observation, especially since I started to interact with the JCI world, is that there seems to be a, a deliberate policy where you guys must learn a second language, and that second language is English. How do you guys go about it? Because here in Jamaica, we have not been successful at all in the level that I observe from you guys. Um, we have not been successful at all to get our population to speak Spanish as a second language. Really, but you guys, when I interact with you, you to shame because you speak Dutch, you speak Spanish, and you speak English. Some of you, how do you all do it? Hey, Chevelle, you're with us, Chevelle?
Yes, I'm back.
All right. Did you hear the question?
No.
All right, technology. Yeah. So I'm asking, you guys seem to have a very vibrant and very successful second language program because you all are either fluent at English and Spanish. And how is that possible?
Suriname has a lot of Western influence, and the access to, especially the internet, is very easy. And also, at a young age, our children are they have access to the internet, so they watch a lot of movies, the songs, everything on YouTube or TikTok, and basically that's how they develop the language also on a very young age. And in school, that is also one of the courses that we get in school. And it's basically, or what I can remember is that in in school we use the British language, the British English, sorry. And yeah, I think it's more the internet that helps us to be fluent in this language. And also, with everything going on, growing up and going into the labor market, that's also one of the requirements, basically, because in Suriname we also work a lot with other companies overseas, and employers also request for you to be able to communicate with their partners, with their customers. So yes, in school we do teach or we learn English as well, and I think it's the easy access to the internet that also helps us to be fluent and be able to communicate in English.
Mm, yeah, understand. And of course, English is the language of and all of these things. Yeah. They're preparing for our second break as we continue with the interview with Chevelle. Guys, continue to ask the questions. What's the name of your currency that you use?
SRD. The full name of it is Surinaamse dollars,
Oh,
Surinamese dollar. So
Surinamese dollars. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So the acronym in capital or SRD.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. Let me know, Bear, when you're ready for the interview. So, what's the second? Do you spend US?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do business in US as well,
Mm.
and in the industry that I'm working in, the BPO branch, then we get our salary in euros.
Oh, you get your salary in euro.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, euro is also very willing in Suriname as well. Let me say that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
US dollars and euros beside the SRD.
Have you ever been to Holland?
Not yet.
All right. Do you want to go though?
Yes, just like I want to visit Jamaica as well.
So which one do you want to visit first though?
Jamaica.
Of course, man. Why? Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. Hush.
Let me no. My friends, the friends that know me, they know that I love reggae. I love
So
Jamaica. I love
why do you love reggae? And why do you love
it.
Jamaica so much? Why?
Very good question. Let me see if I
Mhm.
have the answer.
Why do you love us so much? What is it about us?
There is it. There is a love that grew from when I was very young. It's basically when listening to reggae music, most
Mhm.
of them have a message. It's not always about violence and you know other things that don't really make sense, but most of them have a message, and that is what speaks to my heart. And also the dialect of your language, I I feel that it you guys speak with energy, with motion and rhythm. So that's what I love.
Mhm. 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 All right. Vivian says, come Jamaica. She's asking what is the rate to the USD?
It's almost 40.
Hold on.
One yeah,
One
one US dollar is
forty.
almost 40 SRD.
So am I to understand that your currency stands up better against the USD in comparison to Jamaica's currency?
What is the rate for the
One, and guys, you can help me. This 150, 150, one US currency values 150 JMD.
150?
Yes.
Oh,
Barely saying 157. Yes, 157.
oh,
Yes. Oh.
yeah, in Suriname
Wasn't
is.
like that. It was not like that in the 19 in the latter part of the in the 1960s and the early 1970s.
Mm,
It was not like that, but a lot of things just
happened.
happened. I will not get into that side of the brain. I will not. I will not. Later on, I might get into that side. Later on in life, or outside of JBL, because I don't want to
Yeah.
get Bell in any problem. I might get in that side of the brain. But yeah, we were. Vivid said, "Come, make we go to Suriname." Yeah, we. I mean, one. Yes, one US was basically the Jamaican currency and the US currency was running.
Mhm.
Yeah. And in Cayman, they used to use Jamaican. I mean, come on. Shucks. Anyhow, anyhow, anyhow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It is. I think there was another question. Did I see a question from? Yeah, you answered that. Yeah, you answered that. Yeah. Cool. Belle, please let me know when we can go for the next
He
break so that
already mentioned
before
it.
I go into and it continues to slide as yes we mean it continued to slip and slide and drop and kin over and kin pupa lick and just drop down dead and all sort of something. Yeah, it is just our dollar has been. I'm so surprised because yeah, I'm so you have oil, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Vivi, they have oil, and that's why them richer than we. Well, we God, Jesus, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, please let Jamaica find oil. Yes,
I will pray for you.
yes, we really need to. So they how large is the oil industry there though? Are you synonym close to Trin, Tin- Tr- Trinidad and Tobago in terms of your industry, or you are smaller? I think you're smaller.
I don't know how big the industry is in Trinidad,
Yeah.
but um, we're also we're also growing in that industry because yes, we do produce oil already, but it's getting bigger and bigger because also some companies like Total Energies and I forgot the name of the other company, but they're also coming to Suriname to invest in the oil and gas industry. So, and
Mhm.
what they say in the news is also that in 2028 we will experience the spin-off effect of, the production of the oil and the gas that we found recently.
Yeah, yeah. So, with oil, your crime rate is basically non-existent. All of that helps to make, and you're a fairly educated population. Basically, all of that is going to help to make Suriname a little bit prosperous than us. That's the reality.
That's what we pray for. I didn't, or you said more than Jamaica, but we do pray that it makes us more prosperous.
All right, we're going for our second break. We do pray for that. We're going for our second break, guys. We soon come back.
In that boring old ceiling of yours? Well, look no more. Pythagoras Construction Limited. For all your home improvement, building, and construction needs. We are leaders in exquisite ceiling designs, drywall partitions, and aluminum windows and doors. We also offer a wide selection of electrical, masonry, plumbing, carpentry, and much more. We specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential projects. For more information, call us at 999-2343 or email us at pythconstruction@gmail.com. Pythagoras Construction Limited, where quality and satisfaction are guaranteed.
Sky Beach Bar and Seafood Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover, offers you a variety of local Jamaican seafood cuisine. Dine in a tropical garden setting in one of our famous tiki huts, or get your feet wet in the beautiful Caribbean Sea. We also cater to large group parties, weddings, and conferences. We provide free Wi-Fi to all persons dining. Come in and ask about our Sky Beach bed breakfast accommodation. Fully air-conditioned rooms with all modern amenities. We're only 15 minutes away from Montego Bay. Call for reservations 956-5006 or 547-3971. We will be happy to serve you.
JBL Entertainment TV. Come and share your world with us.
If I told you that there was a place where you could meet young people who are changing the world, a place where business leaders, officials, entrepreneurs, and humanitarians come together to talk about building a more sustainable and equitable future for us all, a place where you could network with professionals from over 100 countries. Well, there is a place, actually a lot of places, where change makers are meeting to become the next generation of leaders. Welcome to JCI. We also make sure that wherever we are, we're connecting people with skills, knowledge, and resources they need to succeed in work and life. And even though we much prefer jetting around from continent to continent to meet our international colleagues in person, we're also committed to bringing the JCI experience to you wherever you are. But what makes a JCI event unique isn't just the parties, the ceremonies, the workshops and panels. It's members like you guys coming together, sharing your ideas on what it means to be a leader in the modern world. So, welcome aboard. What if I told you that there was a place where you could meet young people who are changing the world? A place where business leaders, officials, entrepreneurs, and humanitarians come together to talk about building a more sustainable and equitable future for us all. A place where you can network with professionals from over 100 countries. Well, there is a place, actually a lot of places, where change makers are meeting to become the next generation of leaders. Welcome to JCI. We also make sure that wherever we are, we're connecting people with skills, knowledge, and resources they need to succeed in work and life. And even though we much prefer jetting around from continent to continent to meet our international colleagues in person, we're also committed to bringing the JCI experience to you wherever you are. But what makes a JCI event unique isn't just the parties, the ceremonies, the workshops and panels. It's members like you guys coming together, sharing your ideas on what it means to be a leader in the modern world. So, welcome aboard.
Hi, JA. Hanover's number one talk show is back. Tune in to your host, Shane Reed.
Are you ready, guys? She says she's ready.
Yeah,
You
man,
ready?
ready.
Live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Weekly rebroadcast is aired on Cornwall Communications Network, Channel 0313, and on MF Telecom, Channel 100. You're invited to be a guest on the show, so please call 876-320-6013. Real Live JA, where we discuss and dissect real events to the core.
This is Lennox Lewis, last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Big up Bell Entertainment TV. They're the best. Don't mess with them, else I'll knock you out.
JBell Entertainment TV. Come and share your world with us.
All right, viewers. Welcome back to Real Life JA on JBell Entertainment TV. I am your host, Shane Reed, and we're sponsored by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover, and we're also sponsored by Pythagoras Construction. My brain every now and then wants to say Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, it's not like I learned anything from that course. Well, whatever. Anyhow, and our special guest is a good friend of ours already, Chevelle Plet. She is from Suriname. All right.
Suriname.
Suriname.
Sound like a Chinese guy.
Well, there are a lot of Chinese here, and yeah, there are a lot of Chinese here, and I teach one or two, so yeah, cool. All right.
Okay.
Vivian said, "Okay, watch out for the bigger boys up west. Take time talk loud about the oil. They are our friends, Vivian. They're not going to do us anything. All right." Cockroach the business in a fall fight, so we're staying out of that fight. She's asking what's the population of Suriname. Can you give us your size of your country and your population?
The size of the country. Interesting question. And something with numbers, right?
Hold on, let me. I have
Google that, please.
not
What do
not
we
even
have?
Google. I have a lot of AI right before me. Size of Suriname. I
But our
have rock.
population is like
I have rock
600,000
before
people.
me. I was going to say that. I was right. Yeah. So, Suriname is, hold on, 163,820 kilometer or 63,252 square miles. It is a huge country, Vivian, way bigger than Jamaica. This makes Suriname roughly the size of Georgia, USA, or slightly larger than Tunisia. So yeah, they have less than 1 million people living there, and it is densely populated, and they have about 4 people per kilometer. Holy Palan. Yes, Vivi. They have whole heap of land. It's like one house there and then the next house down there. Sparsely. Yeah. Yes. All right. So I'm getting to the other side of your life now. We both are members of a unique organization, an organization that I'll keep saying this. The first meeting that I went, the first General Assembly that I went to, I thought that I was into some. I'm not going to say lodge. It wasn't lodge. I didn't thought that I was in a lodge, but it was just strange. At that time, I think it is Senator Katie and McNeil Ellis was the president, and I was sitting in the assembly. And instead of just jumping up and talk and just everybody was like, Madam President, may I? And she's like, yes, you may. And everything is just like so it's difficult for me to, and I'm gonna keep talking about the story. You're gonna hear it a lot. It's difficult for me to hide my expressions. My
Yeah.
lips might say something else, but my face is saying something else. So at the end of the meeting, she and another, they're both no good friends of mine, Senator Christine, they both came to me and they were like, are you all right? And I was like, I don't know, but because it was an
Yeah.
alternate universe. It was an alternate, and then I think she had a gavel. The meeting was ending and she knocked the gavel
Yeah.
on it. I was like, what is this? What is this? What? Yeah, yeah. And so we're a part of Junior Chamber International, formerly JCs. For us here is JCs of Jamaica. So
Yeah.
how the heck did you find this organization? Yes, Vivian, less than 1 million in such a large place. Yes, it's less than 1 million people living in
Yes.
Suriname for a massive, because it's on the South American continent. It's a massive country in comparison to Jamaica. So back to JCI, how the heck did you get to know this organization? Who introduced it to you? How?
Well, as a young girl, I always wanted to be part of something bigger. I always wanted to be part of an organization to give back to the community. And I never knew where I had to be, where I had to go, until I saw some posts on social media about JCI, but I never understood what they were doing.
Hmm.
And in 2018, I saw an invitation flyer on Facebook. A cousin of mine shared it. Yeah, because they would have their annual meeting of one of the chapters of JCI Suriname. So, out of curiosity, I took the initiative to visit that meeting, and that was my first JCI experience ever.
Hmm.
My first impression was, whoa, this is very professional, and yes, I want to be part of this organization.
Hmm.
And I also had let me say, or I was lucky enough to have, at that time, he was the local secretary of the chapter that I'm now a member of. But he visited the meeting of another chapter, and then he came to sit right beside me, and he was the one telling me what those acronyms are, what they mean with some of the terms and everything. But the whole meeting itself, my experience was a bit similar to yours. Like, okay, what are we doing? But at the same time, I was admiring them, their
Yeah,
professionalism, and
yeah.
I said, okay, I want to know more about this. So it was on my own initiative, out of
Mm.
curiosity, that I dressed up, took my car, and then went to the meeting in 2018. And in, yeah, January, it was January 2018, that I visited the first, or attended the first annual meeting. And after that, I got an invitation for another annual meeting, and that was a collaboration between two of the local chapters.
Mm-hmm.
And there I also saw some professionalism, and I was like, whoa, okay, so this is getting better and better. And I received a very, very warm welcome of the vice president internal of JCI Syma at that time. After that, she put me in some WhatsApp group, and now I'm here. So
Yeah.
that's how my journey started, and I can say that in the beginning I was very quiet, very shy. I would attend the meetings, but after that, then I would stay in a corner and look at people like, okay, what are you doing? Or just or just go away immediately because I was very shy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
for the love that those people have for humanity, and being in JCI also requires for you to network and speak up, then they would come sit beside me during the meeting and during the break sometimes. Then they would talk to me, ask me how it goes, etc. And that was that was a very it was a good start in my JCI
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
So that's how it started. I also always wanted to do something, give back to the community, and when I saw the invitation, it was like a calling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got into your first impressions, you answered that question without me even asking it, because it was strange, but it was also professional. I mean,
Yeah.
when you hear things like motion, some the chair invites a motion, and you're like, the chair invites a motion. Who is it? What chair are you
What
talking
year?
about? Yeah, what chair are you talking about? And then any second, and you're sitting
Yeah.
there and you're looking around, and I, Madam President, I second the motion, so move. Then
Did you vote
yeah,
the first time as well
hmm?
when you attended the meeting? Did you vote as well?
Did I
Vote.
vote?
Yeah, for a
No,
motion
no,
or
no, no,
anything.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
because I
because
did.
I was a visitor. I was a visitor, so I just
Yes.
had to sit and just observe.
Mm. As a visitor, I did. I didn't know what to do because at that time I was sitting alone.
Hmm.
So
But I,
yes, I did.
yeah,
When I saw
it was.
everybody raising their hand, and I
Hmm.
also
Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was colleagues of mine, now good friends, who basically
okay.
and another good friend of mine.
Yeah.
She was a member, and others. So we were very good friends then. Not as close as we used to be now, but so they pulled me, and I went, and I said, okay, cool, let me go. Oh boy,
Yeah.
that was that was, but it was true too. It was a Wednesday afternoon, and they are dressed professional, and
Yeah.
no jeans, no nothing, no
Business casual.
business
Or
casual and all of those stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
it was weird. It was weird. Yes, I think you answered why you stayed, because you wanted those sort of opportunities. So how has JCI impacted you, and how have you impacted JCI, do you think?
Okay. So you see how I'm talking? I try to talk fluently right here.
Yeah, yeah.
A few years ago, I would never dare even think about it.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
So JCI challenged me
mhm,
to speak up, to network, and especially when you have a responsible role, there are expectations, and
mhm,
you have to fulfill those expectations,
mhm,
because you have to deliver.
mhm,
So, and JCI impacted me to be by being professional in communication,
mhm,
in planning, also time management, even though that's something that I still have to work on,
mhm,
honestly.
mhm,
But also time management, and also being analytic and have a critical or let's say your own thoughts, um, your own thoughts, ideas on certain things, certain topics, and also dare to speak.
Yeah.
So, and that is also something try to that I try to put in the community or the young people that I work with. And yeah, one thing that I can see is that I I don't tell people to join JCI. I tell them that they can visit. They're more than welcome to visit, but they should join JCI if they feel like it. Because
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Continue.
yeah, yes, because the experience may be different. It may
Mm-hmm.
vary, and it
Mm-hmm.
should be your own willingness,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to stay or not. You should feel at home. So
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
something that I also tell people. And JCI also impacted me to, approach situations very calm and with professionalism and diplomacy.
Yeah, because it's not a paid, it's not a paid job.
No, no,
People are volunteering. So you
yes,
have to have, in Jamaica, you say you have your style. Yeah.
yeah,
You have to know how to, yeah, you have your style. You have to
yeah.
know how to approach individuals. And I can say, and I'm not going to call any names now, but they know themselves. I can watch individuals who are doing exceptionally now. And when they were first introduced to JCI, I was there, and I kind of give the support, and I would say you can do this, but it's not like I was like, no. I
Mhm.
just, when they asked, I showed up. I encouraged. And all right, we're going to the first national. We're going to convention. Are you coming? Yeah.
But that is because they show interest.
Yes, but uh, you coming to convention? Yes, I'm coming to convention.
Yeah,
That's it. And then the same individual went to convention and just took over convention and left
yeah,
convention being ready to. And I'm like, okay, okay. I did nothing here. I did nothing. All I did was tell you to come to convention.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is indeed a very good take on that. But that is when the person shows interest. You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
And
and
even
and
Bell
and
and I
being
used Bell and I
yeah.
used to argue because Bell had this impression that it was based on how it was sold to him in the past. It was
Mhm.
for a certain type of
Yeah, elite group.
yeah, and he was like, and I'm like, dude, whatever. So so I
Yeah.
it was not until he went to a JMMB session that was in St. Andrew, Kingston, and he met other members from Kingston, and
Okay.
yeah, because I might be the one that is very, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he met other persons, and they were like, and he's like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, we are not all that stuck up like me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
the informal gatherings also show you another part, the other side of the people that we're
Yes,
working with.
yes,
And especially JCI Syma is known for its very impactful retentions that we have.
hmm
They're always our retentions are always a fight.
hmm
So that is something that we also enjoy,
yeah,
to get to know each other on a different level, on another level, and to connect with each other. And that's something that also is in line with one of the values of JCI, the brotherhood within the organization.
brotherhood. Yeah. hmm I mean, look how we are talking, and we don't. This is the first time we are meeting each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, cool. Um. Ah. Unexpected benefits. Is there any
Um,
benefit you never expected it, but it came from the organization?
Being a moderator and also MC.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I never. I love doing presentations at school, but I never thought or never dared to dream of me speaking in front of a large public, and
Mhm.
make it my own, and also the opportunities that came with it. I never thought when I joined JCI first, I never thought that I would become the local president also, or even, or even go in the national board. But last year I was the national treasurer of JCI Suriname.
Mhm. Mhm.
And yeah, other opportunities that came with JCI or unexpected benefits are the network, the people that we get access to.
Yeah.
Because mostly I see them on the TV or on social media, and then it's like people that I look up to. But
Mhm.
within JCI, there are several opportunities to have access to those people
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
also have a personal conversation with them. And JCI basically helps you uplift your imago, your profile, and if you are open to that, also the skills that you develop, because you have to be open to learn. The challenges
Yeah,
will
you have
come,
to. Mhm.
the challenges will be there, but you have to be open to learn, and that's how you will see the growth, the development, and basically the impact that you have in the organization and the impact that the organization has on your life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, Bell says for real, Shane love JCI. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, well, him, I met him at a beach cleanup, and
Hmm.
if it wasn't for JCI, I would not have met him. Yeah,
You
so
see?
exactly, it was. I would not have taken myself all by myself and say
Yeah.
I'm going to clean up a beach. No, but
True.
Hopewell Kiwanis invited JCI Hopewell, and I went and saw this Rasta dude
Yeah.
taking photos
Yes, that is one of the good. And now you're collaborating. You're
with him.
working
And
together.
that, I think the funny thing though, I don't normally approach individuals and talk to them. And out of the blue, I think I approach him and ask him who he was and
Yeah.
ask him what he was about, and ended up providing him with my brother to work with him on a play. Outside of that, nothing would I would have
Yeah.
just sat at home, and I was actually on midterm break. It was Ash Wednesday midterm break. So it's
Mm.
midterm break and I'm cleaning up a beach. I'm not doing that normally on a midterm break, only because of JCI. So
Yep. The
yeah,
challenge to step out of your comfort zone comes with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the other benefits is also the JCI family, the friends that became family basically.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
have I have a family, I have a JCI tribe to say so that
Hmm.
I can count on, and that they can also count on me. I can say that I'm very, very grateful that I joined JCI and that I get to meet those people and that they also have an impact in my life. So out of JCI, I can also count on them and have a very good time.
Yeah, very good time. Some yeah, I, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna chat our business here, but let me tell you, there are things that we have achieved in life, and
Yeah.
our JCI friends, brothers and sisters, have helped us to achieve that. And we're not gonna chat
Yes.
our business on the internet. We leave it at that. All right.
Fair.
Cool. Fair enough. Uh, before we move on, Bill, let me know when it's our fourth and our third and final break. I think it's something like that. Yeah, third and final break. um, as we continue to look at her. So, guys, those of you who are joining us earlier, you're joining us like 1 hour and 49 minutes later. Earlier, we dealt with Chevelle, we dealt with her biography. So, we spoke about her early life. She took us through Suriname and show us pictures and all of those things. And we spoke about her education, her career, and her call center career. We spoke about money. We spoke about oil and all of those stuff. So that's part one biography, part two career, and now part three. And wrapping up, we are in her other aspect of her life, which is JCI. So she's a multidimensional individual, and she also took us through her own businesses outside of her call center life. So yeah, Bell said we can take the break now. So we're going to take our final break and then we come back with Chevelle, and she's going to tell us about why JCI, her JCI career plans. How can JCI be better? And she's going to tell us about her plans outside of JCI. When is she coming to Jamaica? Why would she come to Jamaica? And all of those things. And will she be the next, whatever, next IVP and all of those things. But break. We soon come back, guys. Bell, are you ready for us or what?
I told you that there was a place where you could meet people who are changing the world. A place where business leaders. What if I told you that there was a place where you could meet young people who are changing the world? A place where business leaders, officials, entrepreneurs, and humanitarians come together to talk about building a more sustainable and equitable future for us all. A place where you can network with professionals from over 100 countries. Well, there is a place, actually a lot of places, where change makers are meeting to become the next generation of leaders. Welcome to JCI. We also make sure that wherever we are, we're connecting people with skills, knowledge, and resources they need to succeed in work and life. And even though we much prefer jetting around from continent to continent to meet our international colleagues in person, we're also committed to bringing the JCI experience to you wherever you are. But what makes a JCI event unique isn't just the parties, the ceremonies, the workshops and panels. It's members like you guys coming together, sharing your ideas on what it means to be a leader in the modern world. So, welcome aboard.
IJA, Hanover's #1 talk show is back. Tune in to your host, Shane Reed.
Are you ready, guys? She says she's ready.
Yeah, man,
ready?
Live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Weekly rebroadcast aired on Cornwall Communications Network Channel 0313 and on MF Telecom Channel 100. You're invited to be a guest on the show, so please call 876-320-6013. Real IJA, where we discuss and dissect real events to the core.
This is Lennox Lewis, last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Big up Bell Entertainment TV. They're the best. Don't mess with them, else I'll knock you out.
Bell Entertainment TV. Come and share your world with us.
All right, guys. Thank you for sticking and staying with us on Real Life. I am your host, Shane Reed, and this is Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV and sponsored by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill, located in Hopewell down the road from me. And we're also sponsored by Pythagoras Construction. And our special guest is all the way from Suriname, Chevelle plate. What time is it now? It is 10 o'clock.
And yeah.
Yes, time for you to go to your bed. So I'm gonna. Yeah, they are basically 2 hours or so
Yes.
ahead of us, and she's on the South American um, continent. Um, Beautiful, lush, green, prosperous country of Suriname. All right. So why JCI though? Why should persons join JCI? I think you kind of answered that though.
Yeah.
But if
But
you
what
want
I
to add
want to
something
say,
else.
yes, the reason why I joined JCI or and why I stay in JCI is because I also believe that service to humanity is the best work of life. And JCI is basically a platform of young leaders that also actively work on making a change in the community. And it's not a one-time change. With the projects that we execute, we also strive to have a sustainable impact, sustainable change within our community. And the platform is also, or this organization is also a platform for you to gain access to several institutions and high profile people where you basically can collaborate with and also grow. If you want to work on your personal development, your personal growth, and work with like-minded people, then JCI can be the organization for you to achieve those things, those goals.
Mhm. What
Yeah.
about your career plans in JCI? What are they like?
For now, let me start by saying that for this year, I thought that I would be just a member,
Oh
but
no.
I am mentor for the JCI Mentor Mentee program this year on international level, and I'm a business mentor. And also within the organization on local in the local chapter, I do support the local board and the directors with the projects in the background. So
Hmm.
yes, I have no ambitions for next year yet.
Hmm. Hmm.
Last year, I served as the legal counsel for JCI Syma. That's the chapter that I'm a member of, and also as the national treasurer of JCI Suriname. And before that, I was the immediate past president because in 2023, I served as the local president of JCI Syma. And during those years, I also had the honor to guide and coach the public speaking candidate of JCI Sima, the debate crew or team of JCI Sima who participated in the during the national convention. So, even though I have no formal position or elected position or whatever, I am still responsible and actively involved within the organization, and I try to contribute by mentoring the new members. I would say the next generation, but I'm not that old.
Hmm.
But yes, I do support them on the in the background to also grow, and that they also have some valuable JCI journey. So that's how I plan to contribute for now.
Any plans to attend any conference this year?
I had at the beginning of the year, but my priorities shifted a little.
Hmm.
So not yet. Maybe next year.
Nice.
We'll see. Yes.
Brazil and
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really not too far from you, so that should be good.
Yeah. Brazil is at the south part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Suriname.
Hmm. How can JCI be better though? What can we do better? How can we better serve?
Um, well, one of the things is that some people ask, what does JCI do actually? So I think the measurable impact and it should be seen more. There's more exposure of JCI and also the measurable impact should be seen more. And also sustainable, we can also execute more sustainable projects that don't only last for 1 year, because yes, we do have the 1 year to lead policy, but the projects don't have to be for a duration of 1 year or shorter. So I think it would be best if we can write and execute some long term projects so that we can have more exposure, more visibility, and more engagement with the community. And also the collaboration between organizations. In 2023, for example, I reached out to Mark Lund. He was then the local president of JCI St. Andrew as well. So I reached out to him to have a collaboration, a twinning. So I think that we should utilize those opportunities even more, to do more cultural exchange, knowledge sharing, because there's so much more out there. There's so much more to learn, and we should be proactive and take initiatives to reach out to each other and see what we can do together if we say that we are developing leaders for a changing world. How can we do that on local, national, region, and even international level in terms of together?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah. Um, so enough of JCI. And I'm not, you know what I mean. What are your own career goals and future plans?
For now, my focus is especially on Youth Triumph. As I mentioned earlier, that we have some more projects planned for this year. So my focus is on Youth Triumph and also to be active, more active in the different districts, also in Suriname.
Hmm.
And we also look forward to opportunities to do it abroad. But for now, the focus is to expand our services and projects within our community in Suriname. And that is basically contributing to youth development, working with the youth, and guiding them to see their potential, use it for their benefit and also for their community. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm so glad that the JCI started the junior club, and I hope that we can really make use of that to reach younger people and to have them, ready and develop certain crucial skills on a very young age. With that, I would also like to contribute to that because that is where my heart lies, that's where my passion is, and I love to see the transformation. So, yes, to answer your question is to continue what I'm really doing right now, and that is contributing to the development of young people within Suriname and beyond, and also to travel.
All right. Also to travel to Jamaica, of course, and other
Yes,
places.
of course.
All right. Um, any partnerships you want to have with Jamaica?
Yeah, if you're open to it, I think we have to brainstorm to see what can we do from Suriname and what can Jamaica also mean to us. What can we do for each other? But yes, we're open to it to collaborate. As I said, as JCI we can do that, but also as an individual.
You as
And
an individual, yeah.
yes.
What are some of the ways in which you'd want to collaborate with Jamaicans? What are some areas that jump out at you? I know you're a businesswoman, so
So for now, what
Mhm.
comes to mind is maybe projects to do knowledge sharing, cultural exchanges,
Cultural exchanges, yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
For now, that's one thing that comes to mind. But I think that when there's room, where when there's time, that we can also brainstorm to see what can we offer even more, because there's, yeah, a lot more to do.
All right. Last question from me. I don't know if the audience have any questions, but where do you see Chevrolet in the next 5, 10 years? Prime Minister of Suriname or President of Suriname?
No, not president.
Have a family and all that.
Yes, within the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, happily married with a family, traveling around the world, and also a business professional, serial entrepreneur, and still this ambitious and, let's say, a busy mom
Busy
with
mom
impact.
with impact. All right.
Yes.
Um, and viewers, can you believe that she said that she was shy before we came on? Uh, um, serial entrepreneur, please remember us, remember JBL, remember myself, and all,
Of course.
Jermaine and Aniki, when you become a serial entrepreneur. So, Chevelle, thank you for taking Suriname to us, all the way from South America. I know it's late, so I'm going to allow you to go and spend time with your family and friends.
Yes.
So thank you very much, and we talk. See you around.
And thank you for
In
having
Jake's.
me.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful, beautiful show. See you around in JCI World, probably in Brazil in 2027 for
Yes.
ERA conference. Yes. All right, guys. That's it for Real Life. I'm your host, Shane Reed. This is Real Life on JBL, and we're sponsored by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill. Upcoming interviews Monday, April 6th, 2026, 2 p.m. Jamaica time, 7 p.m. GMT. We will be talking to Alejandra Castillo, and I'm going to remind her um, about this because I know she's a busy woman. Um, she's currently the international president for uh, Junior Chamber International, and she's a Bolivian. So we're going a little bit further into South America on Monday, uh, on Easter Monday. Then we're going to Antigua on the Thursday before Easter Monday. We're going to Antigua. We're going to be speaking to a Jamaican Antiguan, Dr. Oniki or Onika Campbell. And stay tuned for that interview on Thursday, April 2. Uh, Next week, Thursday, we're going to be speaking with Luigi. We're going to the northeastern Caribbean. I think that's correct. And he is the president for JCI Martinique. So we're going to be introducing you to Martinique and to Caribbean French culture and all of those things. So we're going to learning more about his country and his culture and what Martinique is all about. And we're going to be learning more about who Luigi is and all of these things. So that's that's next week. So if you want to, yes, and tree planting, a World Tree Planting Day celebration. This will be on Saturday, March 21st, 2026, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this is Hopewell High School, and that's being put on by JCI Hopewell. And then there's the Autism Forum. Well, if you can find that one, there's the Autism Forum that is coming up in April. I think it's Saturday, April 12th. And that is going to be also at Hopewell High School. Let me check and see that I am saying the right thing on the right. Sorry, Saturday, April 11th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that is JCI Jamaica Autism Expo. Guys, if you want to talk to us, if you want to do an interview or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, from Jamaica to USA to Russia, wherever you are, reach out to us and we will talk with you. All right. See you guys. Good night. Be good. And thank you for joining.
Yeah, real life Jamaica. From the heart to the hills, shame teach way. Real life Jamaica, we're living so true. From the dust of the road to the morning dew, sun on our faces, the sky so blue. Real life Jamaica, it's me and you. No fake love, no running away. We hold our faith strong in real life Jamaica. Mama wakes early before the day, prays to God, then she finds a way. Kettle boiling, bread on the pan. Simple life, but a powerful plan. Barefoot youth with a big, big dream. Faith in his heart, though life's not clean. Still he smiles when the days get rough, cause love alone is strong enough. Even when the night feels long, we still find strength in a simple song. Small little light, but it burns so bright, guides us through the darkest night. Real life Jamaica, we're living so true. From the dust of the road